What's up? I think we're in the building. Yeah. Let's get in, y'all. How you doing? Hey. Yeah. Took me a minute. Took me a minute. Took me a minute. What's up? Ooh. Hey. All right. Where's my thumbnail, baby? I'm not seeing it. I'm seeing the names. All right. Let me make sure I'm seeing y'all in the chat. Welcome to the chat, everybody. Yeah. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button while you're in here. Yeah. Ooh. 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 I don't know why my thumbnail didn't take. Let's see if we can do this again. Hey. I think it should be on. Yeah. What? Hey. Oh. Hey. What? Ooh. Welcome to the chat, everybody. Hit the like button. We're about to get started in a minute. Hit the like button. I might change the color of this thumbnail. I'm trying to decide. For some reason, I like blue. So I might change the color. Ooh. What? Welcome to the chat. What's up, everybody? Let me go ahead and stop this before the next song plays. I don't know what that's going to be. But welcome to the chat. Thank you for coming through. This is your girl, Blue Nola. I was trying to come earlier, but I had 2 last-minute clients. Therefore, okay, that looks good. I can keep it for that for right now. I had 2 last-minute clients. Therefore, I wasn't able to come at 7:30 like I intended to come. So it is kind of late, but hey, I know y'all up on a Saturday if you're not out and about moving around. Thank you for coming through. Let me see who's in the chat. How many we got? 41 people in the chat. What's up? Let's see. All right, so as you can see on our thumbnail, we have Jalen Green, Draya Michele. We have Cardi B. Y'all asked about her before. And then Doja Cat. She just took a break from social media. We may get to all or we may get to some of these people. It just depends. And we can always change somebody on the thumbnail if we decide to discuss somebody else. But for now, this is who we have. I'm changing the color to pink because for some reason I'm stuck on blue. For some reason I'm stuck on blue. Welcome to the chat. If you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Again, this is your girl, Chris. I am in the building with another live stream. So let's go ahead and say hello. 48 people so far. We got Midline Paul in the building. What's up, Midline? We got Brittany. What's up? I got to get back with you about the nails. I didn't get a chance to go to the nail shop like I wanted to. So, baby, this is just another little set of, press-ons, y'all. So sometimes, I'll throw a good press-on in a minute. This is a little glue right here. But I'll throw a press-on in a minute, especially if I need to go live. I never come on the live streams with my nail looking raggedy. I don't care. I always paint them. I'm not going to get them done. I'm going to paint them. I'm going to put a press-on, period. Who we got? We got the Aquarium. We got Buttercup Bad. What you got? Buttercup the Baddies. What's up? We got Mina, Tila. We got Letty. Yumiko. We have Mystic Luna. I like that. The lights. Yes. What's up? We got Halos and Horns. Tara. What's up? We got Vivian. All right. We got Zavy. We got Jessica Journey. All right. Jessica's on a journey. I love it. We got Northbourne Southern. Okay. All right. I'm feeling that. Aquarian. All right. So let's go ahead and jump into this live stream. Again, it's kind of late, but we're gonna jump into it. People will pop in as people pop in as they pop in and out. All right. So yeah, I didn't get a chance to go because I had stuff to do. But these are cute and they're short. You know what? I think I'm gonna start doing a little shorter nails because it's easier. It's just easier for me to type child. It's just easier. So we have Jalen Green, we have Draya Michele, we have Jacquees. Even though it's not a great thumbnail, I need to find another one. We got him. I guess that's how you say his name, Jacquees. We got Deiondra Sanders. We got Cardi B, and then Doja Cat. Who do you guys want to start with first as far as the reading is concerned? All right. Now, I know a lot of people have been asking me about the Draya Michele and Jalen Green reading. A lot of people, a lot of people seem to be confused, appalled, upset, disgusted, right? I see a lot of mothers in the chat, talking about, Lord, I gotta watch my son from these old treacherous heifers. They are just at their wits' end. But I say this: all these men that date these younger women, was y'all? We giving Draya the business, but Diddy, we got Rick Ross. You got Drake was just with a 21-year-old. I be seeing Lil Wayne with some young chicks every now and then. I be seeing a whole lot of men out here. You got old ass what's his name? These two actors, what's his name? Al Pacino and Robert De Niro out here having babies with little girls. Like, what? And they 80 something years old. Like, so we just gonna give Dre the business, but we just gonna, we talk about Drake and them for a few minutes and we keep going, right? Drake is just on a date with a 21-year-old, but I guess that's okay. We made a little fuss about that, right? But with Dre, we want to put on a cross, burn it to the cross. What's going on? So I really don't have no dog in that fight. This is really not, I don't care about all of that. I'm going to be honest with you. But I know that people wanted to talk about it. So Leonardo DiCaprio, thank you. Thank you, Leonardo DiCaprio. Selective outrage, right? Selective outrage. I guess it would be when it's Draya, when it's what's the other girl's name? The girl that used to be married to Scottie Pippen. She dated a man in her 30s and she's still getting a business, right? Michael Jordan's son is dating Larsa Pippen, and he damn 35 years old, and y'all still trying to tell the woman molesting him. You know what I'm saying? Joe Budden don't have no room to talk. All he do is date hoochie mama, strippers, and hoes. But again, we want to give. We want to give. I understand her son is the same age. I respect you. I respect what you're saying. I respect it, right? I'm just saying, like, damn, y'all giving like her the business, but these other men just running around here just loosey goosey, child. Just loosey damn goosey. I guess it's okay. So, what are your questions for Jalen Green and Draya Michele? Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's not hesitate. Spirit, give me the energy around Draya Michele and Jalen Green. Are they really like in love? Does he love her? Does she love him? Do they have something special? There's an age difference here. 39, basically 40. Young man is 22 years old, the son of the same age as her son. Are they in love? Do they have something special? What is the energy around Draya Michele and Jalen Green? I think they care about each other, guys. I'm not going to say that they don't, right? The first thing they have here is the Ace of Cups. He has the Knight of Wands. Sometimes, younger men be enamored with beautiful older women. She's still beautiful, even though, she's 39 going on 40. She's still attractive, right? And that is, he's probably been watching her his whole life on social media and in various situations. I definitely feel that they have feelings for each other, right? And they have the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and he has the Knight of Wands, right? And this is what it shows. That's their baby that's here. Okay, so their baby. What's up, girl? Since you're reading today, so this is their baby. This is her being pregnant with his baby. So he is the father, and I do see where they do care about each other. I do see it, right? I do see where there's something there. They're happy about their baby, even though they're met with a lot of challenges here. They are happy about their baby. He's gonna get the business, but she's gonna get the business the most, right? She's gonna be the one that people are going to be judging and criticizing and after. She's the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. How could you, you dirty heifer, you slut, you tramp? You know what I'm saying? You run through, you damn run through, right? In the temperance, right? You freaking cheese ball, you cruddy hoe. She's gonna get the business, y'all. She is going to get the business. But again, they do have in their messages, they do have a connection. They do like each other. They do care about each other. And this is what it shows. He's the Knight of Wands, which represents him being in her life, and it represents him caring about her. Now, she, as in her messages here, she does care about him too. She does care about him too now. So I don't think it's just, I don't think that it's a situation where, I don't know if I'm putting these back right, but I don't think it's a situation where she's just using the young man for the baby. I don't think it's a situation where I think that they like each other. I do like that. I think they like each other. Is it short term? I think it is short term. They have the Four of Cups, the Temperance, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. Eventually, these are two people that are going their separate ways, right? The Hierophant. The pressure of all of this social media, the hoopla, the outrage, right? And let's not get it twisted. Even his family, right? Even his family, there's judgment on all sides of this. Even though I do feel some people have come to an understanding about it. What are y'all arguing about? Please shut up, going back and forth. What are we talking about here? But I do feel that they do like each other and they do care about each other. But I think the pressure, the weight of the situation, right? And him being young, and then he's going to meet other people. And I almost feel like eventually she's going to become undone, and he's going to become undone under this situation, right? The Three of Cups is here, and that represents them going their separate ways, right? Social media is a beast, guys. Social media is going to tear it apart. If you're not solid in who you are, solid as a couple, solid together, it could cause a lot of division in the situation, right? But to start this off, I do feel like there are real feelings there. I feel like they're really excited about their baby. He is the Knight of Wands, which represents the fact that he's there, he's in it, in his Knight of Wands energy. I just feel he's still young yet, right? I still feel he's still young yet. And then with her, she's the Queen of Cups. She does care about him, so she's just not playing in his mind and playing with his head. But this is what it looks like to me. When that Nine of Pentacles here, wait, both of you hop off arguing with me, like, grow up. Ooh. All right, so the Nine of Pentacles is here, and then that Nine of Pentacles is representing, again, a lot of people just fixated on this situation. So, listen, we're not here to get into, like, this is a tarot channel. This is not the neighborhood talk. So, like, remember, like, we're having readings. We're supposed to be having some healthy dialogue around this. Like, what are we doing here? We need to behave like ladies. We need to behave like spiritual people. We can have a little fun, get into it, but we shouldn't be like, what's happening here? Like, we're literally acting like we're just in the project, huh? I mean, this the shade room, huh? Okay. So let's calm down. I came calm because I was on Instagram blowing up. So I came with a calm heart and a calm spirit. Okay? So let's be calm, everybody. Okay? So let's go ahead and pick these up. So let's look at your questions here. Okay. So let's see. So the question y'all had was this. Draya is very attractive by society standards. She keeps up her looks. That's not a question, but that's a good statement. Okay, so the question is, did she steal him from Bria? So there's someone named Bria y'all think she stole him from. Let's go ahead and look into that. Spirit, give me the energy around Draya Michele. Did Draya steal him from Bria? Give me the energy around, did Draya Michele steal Jalen Green from Bria? They were already having problems in their relationship, Jalen Green and Bria. Sometimes things are not always what they appear, guys. So I always tell people, like, I definitely feel like her presence or her connection interrupted some things. But when you have the death card, the page of cups, there was already issues going on there. Right? This is what this talks about. You're talking about a 20-something-year-old guy. Like, how committed is he going to be to anybody, even Draya, right? Like, let's be realistic here. I mean, how much commitment is he going to have to anybody? He's 22 years old, right? What do we expect from this guy? We don't really, you know. But it almost feels like the relationship he had with the other young lady, it feels like they already had trouble in paradise, if you will. I could see where he was straddling the fence a bit with both of them, because you have your page of cups and your three of cups, which represents third party, but one relationship ending and another relationship beginning, right? I definitely feel like it may have caused some tension. All right. So what's going on? Listen, if you guys, moderators, if you see people like being disrespectful, they won't stop. You know the deal. Like, we're not going to argue with people over here. All right. Give me the energy around, how does her son, how does Draya Michele's son feel about her dealing with a guy that's his age? Give me the energy around that. Tower moment. Right? Like, how would you feel if your mom or your dad was dating somebody the exact same age as you? Right? You gotta be, your friends talking about it, your family members talking about it, you feel a certain way about it. That could be a tower moment for somebody, right? A tower moment is a gag moment. There's a gag moment there, right? Give me the energy around her son. How does he feel? Do they get along? Also, too, that moon card is there. You know, that could represent a person who just don't feel, you know, that could make a person, your son or your daughter, feel a certain way. A lot of people don't like that, guys. Like, a lot of people don't like that. But I could see where they could grow to, like, respect each other, right? Respect each other. But I could see, like, I could see that he could get, he's still a young man. People could still say stuff to him. And could be kind of teased. Like, look at your mama. You know, your mom ain't, you know. But just think about it like this. Her son has probably always, he's probably accustomed to his friends and young guys ogling her, however you want to say it. Just think of your mother being attractive, you know, and guys come over. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could imagine he's kind of used to guys thinking his mama is fine, right? I think that he could be used to that. He could be used to that. I don't think the pregnancy was planned. I think the pregnancy was unexpected. But I could see where it's a tower moment for him, and I can see where he could feel a certain way about it, but I could see where he could be, you know, just go with the flow of it, right? He recognizes that they have like a connection, so it's not like he's just, this young guy's trying to tell him he's trying to be his dad. He's my mother's friend, my mother's boyfriend, whatever. But I can only imagine her son always having younger friends who would always thought his mom was fine or his mom was cute, right? So I can see him having a tower moment behind it, and I can see him feeling a certain way about it. But again, I can see also to him moving past that, right? But trust me, that doesn't feel good for people to be bashing his mother either. It's still his mom at the end of the day. Regardless of what she's doing, it's still his mom. He's gonna always want to defend his mom at the same time, you know? So that is on her son. The pregnancy does not look like a planned pregnancy to me. It looks very much so unexpected. Okay. All right. So that is on that question. How does Jalen's mother feel about Draya being the same age as her? Jalen Green's mother. Does she like it? Is she okay with it? Is she cool with it? Like, what's the energy around Jalen Green's mother? Jalen Green's mother. That could represent she not too fond of it either, right? Listen, people don't always have to love it. That could be like she. Let me tell you this. That high priestess in reverse could make up. That's like saying predatory behavior, right? Um, Not to be trusted. You know, my son that got mixed up with the wrong. You know what I'm saying? With sharks. He don't. He's young. He's stupid. You know, like. And I could see her. You know how you watch somebody on TV, you see somebody around, and then they get in your life, and now everything is upside down. I mean, she's gonna accept the baby. I mean, she's here in her Ace of Cups. She's gonna accept the baby, and be a part of the baby's life. But that's not good because that represents I'm gonna tolerate you. You know, this is my son that got mixed up with this woman. I don't like it. It's her child. It's like you say, nasty work. It's her child. So it definitely shows in her energy. I mean, not everybody's in an uproar about it. I mean, there are some people in the family that they're just kind of just looking at it roll, and then they got some people that's just with every family. Some people in it, some people out of it. Some people don't like it. Some people vocal about it. Some people, but there's a predatory aspect here, right? So I could see where, even if she's not saying it now, when Mad Day comes, how people say stuff out their mouth. Look at Carlissa, the lady, Blueface mom. As soon as her and Krishan fell out, she couldn't wait to say something about the baby, right? We're not talking about the baby. Don't put anything in the chat about that baby. But I'm just saying, when Mad Day comes, people want to start talking about what they think, what they feel about the situation. But there are some people in the family that do feel that there's some predatory behavior there. All right? So, all right. She looks like she likes him. Did Jalen Green's money attract her? Give me the energy around Draya Michele. Did his money attract her? I mean, what would she have in common with this guy at this point? You know what I'm saying? Like, she kind of looks at herself like, I have my own money, I have my own house, I have my own things, I have my own business, etc., etc., etc. She's kind of looking at it like, I don't need him, right? I know he plays basketball, he makes money, but she's kind of looking at it from a perspective of she's already got it together, right? She's not looking at him like she's using her from. I do feel like I do feel that they like each other, guys. I can't sit down and say she just likes him for the money. But I do feel that she kind of looks at it like, I'm a grown, I'm taking care of my bills, I don't need him to do anything for me. I don't see where she's doing it like that. She is doing her own thing. So she's not looking at it like she doesn't have the gold digger thing on her with him. She's got the page. So she's not looking for him to pay all of her bills and take care of her fully. She's doing her own thing. She's got her own business, her own promotions, her own money coming through. Right? So she's doing her own thing. She's been consistently, this represents she's been consistently working and taking care of her own business, guys. So, I don't see where she's gold digging him, you know? So, all right. Somebody said something about you saw a video today and it was cringeworthy. Was that Leah? What you mean by that? I haven't been following these people. I heard about it. I know a lot of people were outraged about it. Listen, I don't agree with it, but at the same time, you know, it's like he's grown. He's over 21 years old. What you mean, you know? I mean, he's a grown man. I mean, they got, I don't know. I ain't invested like that. I'm sorry. I'm just not. Like, I saw it and I kept going. Drop questions in the chat. So we're going to switch gears if y'all are done with them. I do feel like they like each other. I don't feel it's going to last. I feel like the relationship is going to eventually run its course. And that's it. They do like each other. People want to know if he's bisexual. I came in, sorry, and answered this for last. Let's see. Is she his beard? Any other questions? Any other questions? Any other questions, guys? Before we move to the next topic, which will be, what's her name? Is it Jacquees? And Deiondra Sanders. All right. Are y'all ready? Let's go to the next couple. Let's go to the next couple. To him dry humping. So Aquarian 23990. Is this the person that's giving all the what's going on with Aquarian? Aquarian seems to be in a lot of stuff. What's going on? Is there two Aquarians? Are there two Aquarians? What's going on here? Dreezy. My question is, does Jacquees still love Jeezy? I keep seeing something about, who is that? Who is that? Who kept getting into it in the chat? Be careful. First of all, let's start with the people that are actually in a relationship. Oh, okay, gotcha. Aquarian's cool. She's fam. Okay, I was just making sure. Thank you. All right, so let's go ahead. Who's next? Let's stay focused on the people that we're doing a reading about. Dreezy is the ex. I know. She exposed the pregnancy that they have been on and off. Is Jacquees in love with Deiondra Sanders? Give me the energy. What are his true feelings for her? Does he really love her? Give me the energy around him. He does love her. In his Ace of Cups energy, it does show he loves her. And it does show he wants to be a part of her life. And it does show they've been going through a tough time the last 2 months. So it shows looked like he's trying to make some commitments towards her in terms of doing better, doing right, doing more. The Queen of Wands is here being supportive of her. This both represents, these cards both represent that he does love her. He does love her. Okay? All right? He does love her. And you can see where they had a falling out here in their Two of Cups. This represents a falling out in their relationship. So he does love her. All right? does he still want Dreezy? Because he was caught still entertaining his ex-girlfriend. Does he still secretly want the other woman? Give me the energy around Jacquees. Give me the energy around, does he still have feelings for Dreezy? Jacquees. Knight of King of Wands, Emperor, and the Five of Swords. And that is a yes. You got to watch people like him, because to me that means he'll try to, depending on if they ever fall out, he'll still be trying to go back and forth. That King of Wands represents he still has feelings for this other girl too, right? The Emperor is also here. Also here, I feel like he'll always kind of swing back and forth. His Five of Swords is here as well. This represents these two girls will be in competition with each other. So that's kind of like, what's that girl's name? Krishan and Jaden. Peter, Amina, and the other lady. They have a real three-way situation going on here. Now, he's deciding to just go with her for now because of this situation. But he still has in his energy, he has the tendency to go back, and they'll be battling. So he'll be angling them, triangulation, right? So just know, like, he's made a decision to go with this particular girl up front. I mean, particular girl for now, but that doesn't mean that he can't go back down that road, down the road. This is what it talks about. So don't get too happy up here, because he still has feelings for this girl down here, right? And then he'll be up here confused about what he want to do and how he want to do it. Why did Dreezy and him end? Give me the energy around Jacquees. Why did he end his relationship with Dreezy? And I don't follow none of these people, child. The Nine of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the King of Cups, the Nine of Swords, the Page of Swords. He was lying to her, right? He has in here lying to me about what he was doing, lying to me about his whereabouts, having another. When you see that King of Cups energy, that's like saying that person, she loves him too. She still loves this man. She still cares about this man. But this represents they've been disputing. This represents over the truth. This represents not to be trusted. This represents saying one thing and doing something else. And this Queen of Swords is like, I'm not having it. You got to watch this guy, because he is very like, he looked like a little lover boy, lover boy energy, right? He's the type of person that'll make you feel like he really is in love with you, by the way. That King of Cups is somebody that'll make you feel really, really in love. And then it's like he'll kind of love bomb you a little bit, right? This is what it talks about. But it shows that she was also hearing stuff about him. That Page of Swords is gossip. And that Page of Swords is digging into what he was doing. So it looks like also too she was hearing stuff, and then her worst fears came true, right? This is what it talks about. This is why she exposed him, and I'm about to say that this is why she exposed him in that moon energy, because he was lying to her. So imagine he was on, telling her one thing and doing something completely different. He puts the other girl over her. Deiondra. He puts Deiondra over her, Just imagine. You're like, no, you're not going to put me second to this chick. You're not doing that. So he keeps putting this other girl over her. Kind of like the situation with G Herbo and Irie. G Herbo's always putting the other girl over Irie, It's kind of similar to that energy, you know what I'm saying? But he keeps defending and putting this girl over Dreezy, if that makes sense. But it shows in the messages he has been completely dishonest. He's been holding secrets, and he's been saying one thing and doing something else. And hence, this is the reason why she exposed him on social media, since he was playing games, so people can know. But where did that stop? They didn't stop anything. That Nine of Wands is here, and that Nine of Wands just made him what? Just back up, reorganize, shut everything down, and reconfirm his commitment to this girl up here. But just know, Jacquees, if you ever go back to Dreezy, she's going to expose you, because she has the moon card here. The minute you text her, You DM her, you call her, you see her, you do anything. She's going to expose you. She's going to expose you. Don't get it twisted. Don't think you're friends with her. She's going to expose you. This, she can't wait for you to do it. So just know, don't get comfortable and want, if you're gonna leave, if you're gonna not mess with her, you don't need to mess with her at all. She's going to expose you. She's waiting on you to do it. She's waiting on you to do it. Yeah, he's been dealing with her for a while, but he seems to really like this other girl, y'all. Like this other girl that's up here. I know y'all saying something about she's delusional, but for whatever reason, he really likes this first girl. This girl, Deiondra. He really likes her, guys. Okay? He's willing to fight for the relationship. He really likes her. She likes him too. She loves him. Right? So he wants this girl, whatever her name is, Deiondra Sanders. This is him. He wants this girl. He sees himself with this girl. When you see the King of Cups, it's like saying, I love her. I want her. She kind of gives me a certain energy. Something about this girl. Okay? So with it just something about his energy with her. He feels very comfortable with her. All right? He really likes her. She's already got online crying 9 months from now saying she was singing the same tune. Okay. How does Deion, that's a good question. How does Deion Sanders, you know what's crazy? It don't matter what your background is. You can have the best mother and father in the world. You can have the best of the best. You have all of these athletes at your fingertips. You can marry, this girl is a beautiful girl. You can marry one of the finest, most athletic, most successful person in the league, and you over here with Jacquees. Like, that is crazy to me. But the heart wants what it wants. You can't stop. You can't, it's kind of like this girl, she didn't want steak, she want a pork chop. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter who your daddy is. Shit. How does Deion Sanders feel about his daughter getting involved with this kind of man? Give me the energy around Deion Sanders. How does he feel about his daughter getting involved with Jacquees and having a baby for Jacquees? How does he feel? I mean, that man didn't want that for his daughter. Look at that. That's somebody who, that's like saying that's a frustration. That represents frustration and home conflicts, right? That's what that represents. 5 of Cups. I'm accepting it. I have to accept it. Deal with it, right? That's a problem for him, guys. I mean, just imagine he expected more for his daughter, better for his daughter. This is what it talks about. Like, I'm accepting it. Like, it's a problem. Just think about it. Your daughter in public dealing with this rapper who's stealing other people online. You know what I don't like about him? Remember when the girl exposed him and he went and made a song about it? He was more concerned about capitalizing off of it, clout chasing off of it, than the person's feelings. Here in the Ace of Pentacles, right? Clout chasing, opportunistic. So, you were going through this situation with your girlfriend who's having your first child. You're still sneaking around with the other girl. And then what do? You don't go and deal with your personal situation. You go make a song so you can clout chase and capitalize off of it. If you notice this man is not for the right thing, he did that. But just imagine her father having to see this and deal with this is not a good thing. When you see that 9 of Pentacles, all this stuff is I tolerate it. I'm dealing with it. I don't like it. It's not a good feeling. I don't want this for my daughter. Right? That's what it talks about. Weird. Very weird. Okay. All right. All right. She messed with a married man too. Just on the wrong page. Doing the wrong thing. That's what I'm saying. It don't matter who your daddy is. You know, it don't matter all the advantages you have of life. This is the man you go pick, girl. All right. So how does Dreezy feel about the baby? Him getting this girl pregnant, him professing his love for this girl. Give me the energy in around this. The Magician, the Five of Wands. Of course, she feels conflicted about it. Queen of Swords, and she feels hurt. Three of Pentacles. You know how some women feel like he just with her for the money. He just with her because of who she is. He just with her because of her daddy. That's how she feels, right? She feels like that about him. You know, she feels he's got agenda energy attached to this girl. This is what Dreezy feels too. You know, like he with her because of this, that, and the third. She don't really feel like he love her like that. You know what I'm saying? This is what it shows in her messages. Like he's with her for all the wrong reasons. You know, all of that. But just know he does have feelings for her. He really does. But Dreezy sees it as an opportunistic act. She sees it as somebody who you know how sometimes men like that too, guys. Men are very much so focused sometimes on like a person's the rank, hierarchy, status. People are like that. Right? People are like that, you know. And that's what I see here. The Three of Cups is coming out, and she feels he gonna still cheat on her. If it ain't gonna be me, it's gonna be somebody else. He gonna still cheat on her. So she think he gonna still be out there doing his thing. All right. Imagine being with someone for years, just y'all break up, and he impregnated another person fast as insane. Yep. Well, listen. You know, she knows who he is. She knows the type of person he is. You know, why do you think she exposed him? Because she was hurt. She was hurt. She was upset. She was confused. He was playing games. This is why she exposed him. You know? He went to Dubai with his high school ex. That's what I'm saying. She know who he is. He ain't to be trusted. He will do it again. That third party, that Three of Cups is third party energy. That Three of Cups represents eventually he will be, you'll hear about him with somebody else, doing something else, being somewhere else. That's what that represents. That's what Dreezy feel like he gonna do it to her too. She's not special. He will be doing it. And that's exactly what he has in his cards too. Third party energy. Having friends, entertaining this one, being real friendly. He must be singing to everybody. This was crazy about him. He really thinks he's Usher. He thinks he's Chris Brown. He thinks he is Trey Songz. He is none of these people. Like, he's always remaking somebody else's song. He's not even cute. Like, what are we talking about here? Look like a little Jamaican. A little Nigerian. Look like Kai Senate brother. Okay. All right. So, let's go ahead and, so short, look goofy. I don't get it. But anyway, yeah, like a gremlin. I don't know what's going on. These girls just must be smooth talking you. Because, baby, there's no way. All right. So, Veronica Dreezy exposed her for messing around while they were together. Gotcha. He went online claiming Trey Songz beat him up. Laugh out loud. Oh, he likes to ride other people's coattails, period. Not a gremlin. Laugh out loud. I mean, I'm just saying, he's not even like a, most R&B guys, you be like, oh, he le je ne sais quoi. Like, he don't even got that. He just look rough and rowdy. All right, so anyway, that is on that relationship. They look like they're going to have a pretty healthy baby. I don't like to read on kids, but I keep seeing that baby in the cards. So it looks like a pretty healthy baby. We wish them the best of luck. Did they say whether or not it was a girl or a boy? What did they say? Did they confirm what they're having? All right. I like Kai a lot. He used to look a little bit better. He need to take them braids out his head. I'm over it. All right, so anyway, that is on them and that relationship. A girl. I saw a girl. That's why I kept saying, keep seeing a girl. That's why I said a girl first. Because I kept seeing a girl. Again, I feel like he's going to go through this whole experience with the pregnancy and eventually a relationship starts to fall off. Okay? All right, all right, all right. I'm not sure if she's that far along yet. Okay, yeah. She said it was a girl. Okay, perfect. Yeah, but I can see the relationship falling off, them going their separate ways. He's cheating here. They have here in their 4 cups. He's found with other acquaintances, other friendships, other connections. He's not to be trusted. His commitment level is being tested, and he's caught lying again. All right? So, what's going to happen with Dreezy? Shit. Give me the energy around Dreezy. What's going to happen with Dreezy? Spirit, what's going to happen with her? Y'all just think because she don't have Jacquees, she just going to fall into oblivion? Give me the energy around her. She's going to continue to move her life forward. Focus on her goals and her success, right? Her chariot is here. This is progress, moving themselves forward. Focus on their direction. Give me the energy around Dreezy. What's going to happen to Dreezy? She has the 4 of Cups. I mean, she got a little friend. Gonna have a little friend too. That represents I have an acquaintance, a friendship. Magician is in here as well. Dreezy kind of messy, huh? She keep giving me the energy of a little messy, petty somebody. She has the Magician here along with the Tower card and the 10 of Wands. She look like she ready to throw somebody under the bus. I mean, I don't know her, y'all. I don't know her. She giving me the messy bug. She got that 10 of Wands, and that 10 of Wands is almost like she going to be watching and waiting and waiting to throw somebody under the bus. But she looks like she's going to continue to move her career forward. She looks like she's going to continue to focus on her success. She looks like she's going to have like a friend of her own. Right? That's it. I mean, she's got the 10 of Wands. That 10 of Wands represents focusing on her accomplishments and her plans and all that. So that's it. Okay? Just because Jacquees has left her doesn't mean she's going to fall into the cracks. Okay? That is on Dreezy, Jacquees, and Deiondra Sanders. All right. Next couple. Who we waiting on next? We're doing a quick reading on Cardi B. What are your questions for Cardi B? Is she gonna ever put out an album, Spirit? Give me energy. That's the obvious question. And that is a yes. She has the Ace of Wands. That represents she has this outburst of creativity. This represents her feeling very inspired. This represents her taking action and putting things out. This represents she's in a better place mentally and spiritually to do her album. This is Cardi B. All right. Will it be successful? Will she have success with this new album? Give me the energy around Cardi B. I like that new song that she just put out. I like that. Oh, child, they got a card in here that's not supposed to be in here. Wait, hold on, y'all. They got a couple of cards. I done mixed this deck up. Let me make sure before I get started. Give me the energy around it. Will her album be successful? Queen of Cups. I like that. Ooh, ow. Cardi B is like in her zone. Okay. She is afraid. She has in her messages, in her Queen of Cups, she is afraid. She is always overthinking and overanalyzing and overstressing herself, right? That's what it talks about. I do feel that the album will have some success with it. There are gonna be several singles on there that y'all are gonna enjoy, that y'all are gonna be picking from, that y'all are gonna be saying, "Oh, this is good, this is good, this is good." So she has a few bops that's gonna come from it. She has the 8 of Pentacles. She's gonna have a lot of criticism around it, and all of that. She's as tough as she is. She is easily hurt. She's easily hurt. That Queen of Wands in reverse, she's easily hurt about what people say. This represents her insecurity. She's very insecure about it, but it shows people are gonna, it's gonna be, the reception is gonna be good. It feels like she's gonna really put a lot of her heart into it. It feels like they're gonna be a nice, a good selection of bops that's coming from it. Of course, the haters are here, ready to tear it down. But overall, it feels like a good 90%er. 90%. It feels good, Cardi. Go, girl. Right? It feels good. You can't, oh, child, this is it. You can't please everybody, child. You have the Nine of Pentacles in there, and that represents success, right? Success. And you're going to have the good, and you're going to have the bad, you know? She's going to have success, guys. I'm not going to sit here and get into her versus Nicki Minaj. Like, can Nicki Minaj have her own success? Can Cardi have her own success? Just know she's going to have some wins with this, right? What is the beat between Armand and Cardi B? I'm not following that, honey. I'm not following that. Will Cardi B go on tour? Give me the energy around Cardi B. Will she go on tour? Has she ever really toured before? Will she go on tour with this album? She does have a slight promotion with it, but it doesn't feel big. It almost makes you feel like it's very small. It doesn't feel big, right? Because, and it's very limited. I think Cardi B suffers with, and I'm not a doctor and I don't diagnose, but she suffers with anxiety and depression. Okay? I'm not a doctor and I don't diagnose, but this is depression and this is anxiety, right? She may suffer, as tough as she is, she might suffer with social anxiety, y'all. It happens, right? A person gets anxiety to the point to where it could cripple them and paralyze them, right? Like, she has a depression aspect and an anxiety aspect. You see how this person is in depression and then this person's in anxiety? She has a depression and an anxiety aspect here. She does have some travel aspects, right? This is a travel aspect. This is a promotional aspect, but it feels very short. And then she also has the Eight of Cups as well. And that Eight of Cups could represent like wanting to do something, but then there's a change that happens. So it feels like if she does it, it feels very limited. It feels very limited. But she definitely has some, she struggles with some type of, and again, I'm not a doctor. I don't diagnose. There's something about depression and anxiety. I like to see her branch off in other venues. Rap may not be in her cards. Yeah, she struggles with it. She struggles with it. And also too, guys, you got to think she might struggle with, her children, being away from her children and all that stuff too. But she definitely struggles with it a lot. Okay? So just know, I can see some promotion. I can see some touring, but it may be very limited. You can see the touring part is here. Yeah, you're going to have to go back over Kimmy. You're going to have to go back to, it's there. We just did them. So I do feel she's going to have some success with it. Girl, do your thing. Get out there. Get your album out. Stop being scary. You're good. I enjoy that last single. I enjoyed that. I played it in my car a few times already. You know what I'm saying? So, does she genuinely enjoy doing music? Why is she always on Instagram ranting about things? Give me the energy around Cardi B. Does she genuinely enjoy doing music? I think music gives her a lot of stress. Like, she is stressed out about it. Eight of Swords, Ten of Swords. Ace of Pentacles is very stressful to her. She likes certain aspects about it, but she has in her messages stress, stress, stress. Cardi B is like a lot of us that come from certain places. Like, we ain't putting up with nobody's shit. You get on this live stream, just like I thought I saw, what's that girl's name? Aquaria doing something. The minute we see somebody doing something, we like, what you doing? What you doing? How you doing? What's up? Not on my dime, not on my watch, right? It's not until Zadie said, hey, she's cool, that I backed up, right? That Justice card is a person, she ain't gonna let you, listen, when you come from a certain place and you've always had to defend yourself, you know, you don't let people play with you, because some situations that you in, if you let people play with you, that could be the difference between, you know, you protecting yourself, survival. She's still in that mindset, right? Where she's not letting people play in her face. She's easy to just say, hey, what you just say? What are you talking about? Who you talking to? That's what that Justice card represents. So she still snap your ass up just like she snapped your ass up before she went and became successful. She is still the Cardi B that was stripping in the club. That's what you don't get. This is not new. What you say? She kicking asses and taking names. I don't understand why it's so hard. Right now, we was somewhere and somebody thought they could talk to us any kind of way. We'd be doing the same thing. Who you talking to? Who you playing with? Right? So I feel like that's just a part of her coming from a certain place and a certain space. Especially when you have a certain lifestyle, you were stripping, you can't let nobody play in your face. And she still got that same energy. And that's what that Justice card is about. Does she really enjoy music? I think it comes with limitation. I don't think she's 100% passionate about it. Like somebody just put here. I think it, you know, she can take some of the good and some, she takes the good with it, but there's a lot of bad with it. Look at all these cards. 10 of 8 of swords, 10 of swords. It gives her stress and anxiety and all the aggravation. But there's a certain aspect about it that she does enjoy. That King of Wands, she does enjoy the creative part. She does enjoy certain aspects of it. When you see that King of Wands, it talks about the artistic side, you know, that making the video and having fun, wearing those great fashions and stuff like that. But to answer both questions, I think that she enjoys making music to a certain extent. And she doesn't like to be ridiculed, and it causes her anxiety and it gives her stress. And also on the other side, as far as her addressing people, she's not gonna let just people say anything they want to say. She's gonna freaking address you, and that's it. All right, so that's that. She's not built to be like she would have been a good celebrity back in the day, you know, when they didn't have social media. You know, Offset and Cardi B, did they work out their relationship? And then we're gonna move to the next couple. Did Offset and Cardi, are they working things out? Give me the energy around Offset and Cardi B. Are they working things out? Offset and Cardi B. And this feels like they're trying to, right? The World card is trying to figure it out. You know, what's going on, how we doing it, how we can work this through. Thank you for the super chat. Getting into a happier place, right? This is what this represents. The World card represents they're trying to figure it out. The Nine of Cups is about they're trying to make it work. Emotional stability, support, and commitment. This is what this represents in their messages, right? They still have their challenges though. Difficulty, challenges, conflict, trying to work it out, right? The Knight of Cups, he's not to be trusted. They won love, you just answered it. You see that Knight of Cups? Offset is still Offset. Offset is still Offset. So when you see that, that could represent like some of the stuff that she doesn't trust him about is still there, right? This could be a person who is dishonoring you, who can't be trusted, who's doing things that they shouldn't be doing. This is what this represents. Let me say this. This is 9 months. This is actually 11 months, okay? They could have another fallout in 1 to 20 something. What's that? 9 plus what? I said 11. So that's what? That's what? 20 months. 1 to 20 months. They can have another situation. Work Offset is into some stuff. He can't be trusted as far as I'm concerned. That's her husband, you know. At the end of the day, that'll be her decision to do it. Jason Lee actually said he was on drugs real bad. Y'all saw that? Jason Lee was on his, I guess, his YouTube, and he was trying to say that she stuck with him when he was doing drugs. I'm like, why was that your place or your business? Why was that your place in your business to discuss that? Because that was never our knowledge until Jason Lee brought it to our attention. I don't know, like, why was that necessary to bring that? Like, they never discussed that. Like, I was so confused. Is Offset struggling with drugs? And he has the Eight of Swords. Give me the energy around Offset. Is Offset struggling with drug abuse? And that's a yes, right? He struggles with it off and on. Give me the energy again around Offset. Does he struggle with drug abuse? And that's a yes. And he struggles with telling the damn truth. He struggles with the truth. He struggles with his fame. He struggles with expectations. He struggles with keeping his word on certain things. He struggles. You know, like all of these celebrities, they have problems like everybody else, y'all. Right? He struggles with the truth. You know? Ain't that he's supposed to be somebody's city council? Jason Lee is the male Wendy Williams. One thing about Jason Lee, he may be messy, but he never tells a lie. Oh, he was pissed off. He fell out with Krishan behind that whole Offset Cardi B thing. This is why he fell out with Krishan, besides the fact that Krishan wanted, this is my opinion, besides the fact that Krishan was saying she wasn't doing no more interviews unless she was getting paid. But when Blueface had said that Krishan had a relationship or sex with Offset, that's when you notice that that's when Jason Lee fell out with Krishan. Y'all didn't notice that? Y'all didn't notice that Jason Lee fell out with Krishan once that came out? Like, he literally got on his Instagram, his YouTube, and he said, I'm not Krishan's friend. I like Krishan, but I'm not her friend. And if this is true about Offset, that's a mess. And then he said, and she over there worrying about Blueface while her baby crying in the corner. Y'all didn't hear that? So Jason Lee looks like he fell out with Krishan once that whole thing about Offset came out. Go on Jason Lee's YouTube channel. There's a segment, I already did a reading on that. There's a segment on his page where he talks about Krishan, and he talks about the Offset situation, and he talks about the Offset. He fell out with Krishan after that whole thing with Offset. Go to his channel, go watch the video where he talks about Cardi B, Krishan, Offset. This is the video where he talks about Offset doing drugs. And he talks about Krishan over there worrying about a man while her baby crying in the corner. Or with her baby crying. While they baby crying. This is what he said. This is on the same video. So he was taking shots at Krishan Rock behind that whole Krishan Offset situation. So you figure that out. And he ain't been the same since. And only time he posts her is when he trying to make sure somebody attacking her. So go pay attention to that. Since you're paying attention. Right? The same thing he was just saying BS. Yep. So just notice that Jason Lee looks like he fell out with Krishan after that Cardi B Offset situation, after Blueface exposed that. He has not been the same with her since, honey. We'll figure that out. Why? Thank you for the $10 super chat. Oh, thank you. I just did a reading for Erlinda. And she put, don't forget to book with Blue, $65. I got an excellent reading from her. Run, don't walk, book it. Thank you, Erlinda. I appreciate you. And you just got your reading delivered today. I appreciate you so much. All right, so okay. Thank you for the super chats, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, so last but not least, are we moving towards Doja Cat? We're gonna do a quick poll on Doja Cat. Thank you so much, Brittany. I appreciate you. I always enjoy talking to you. Okay. So are we done with Cardi B and Offset? We're gonna move to Doja because Doja seems to be spiraling. They had some statement about her brother punching her teeth out of her mouth. I don't take Afterpay, but I do Cash App, I do Zelle, I do Venmo, I do your credit card in the on the website, and I do PayPal. Afterpay, the girl bye. I just realized what she said. Get the hell out of here. She's trying to be a comedian tonight. That is hilarious. That made me laugh. Oh, Lord. It's already affordable enough. Oh, God. That done made my day. Oh, my God. Now, that done gave me a good laugh. Thank you so much. That gave me such a good laugh. Yeah, dude, it has the pay later with PayPal, too. It has that. Oh my God, that just gave me a good laugh. Thank you. I think she's going through bigger issues in social media. She's covering it up. Doja always got something going on. Doja hasn't been the same since 2022. Um, Me and PayPal be beefing. I be beefing with them too. Her readings are amazing. Thank you, Tila. I appreciate you. I plan on booking soon. This will be my third. Yes, come through. Come on now. Come on. All right. So, what are the questions for Doja Cat? I appreciate y'all. The month of March, there's a $65 special. You get 5 questions for 35 minutes. You know you're gonna get all the extras. You're gonna get your reading. It's gonna be detailed. You're gonna get some advice. You're gonna get some. If you need anything extra, you're gonna get that too, jail. So when you get a reading with me, you're getting everything. You're getting a reading. You're getting a mama bear. You're getting you're getting some spiritual supplies. You're getting everything. All right. So don't forget, on the website is a $65 special. That is not a normal price. Period. So the question is, Spirit, give me the energy around Doja Cat. What is happening with her? Is it about the music? Give me the energy around Doja Cat. Is this personal or is this about the business? Why is she falling apart? She got walking away. She doesn't feel she's in her purpose. She's over social media. She needs a break to find herself again. Give me the energy around Doja Cat. So this is a person who, honestly, a lot of her energy, it's almost like saying she's gotten lost. See, she's walking away. She feels she's disillusioned. Listen, she's tired of having to explain herself to people. Her Two of Wands and her Six of Wands is like, I'm tired of having to explain myself to the public, explain my life, what I'm doing, how I'm doing it. That Two of Wands is a person who's kind of like over it, over it. Her Six of Wands is in reverse. That represents people are not focusing on her craft, her music. They're beating her up in the comments every day. She's being beaten in life. She's been beaten in social media. She's being beaten with her music. She's being beaten personally. She's being beaten. She has the Three of Wands, and that Three of Wands represents she's frustrated. She's frustrated about where she is. I'd rather her take a break so she can get some mental rest. This break, this temperance, and this Ace of Cups, this represents that'll help her stabilize her mind. Would we rather her be like Wendy Williams or maybe Britney Spears? Maybe she can snap and be like Orlando Brown, right? I think it's good for people to recognize that they're spiraling. I think it's good to recognize that that they feel like their life is out of control. This represents a well-deserved break, a well-needed break, right? Because it talks about to center her mind. When you see that temperance, that's all about taking a break for peace of mind. That's like getting help. That's like almost like a person who can pull themselves back and get um, mental health management, or they can go into a rehab, or they can get some guidance, right? Even in the Ace of Cups, I need to find my heart again. I need to follow my heart again. I've gotten so far out of myself, right? This girl here, and I did a reading on this before. That reading did not do well, but we talked about her mental health. We talked about her spiraling. We talked about her doing a break. We talked about her walking away from music. And this is exactly what she's pulling herself away from. Is this a long break? This indicates 1 to 3 weeks, 1 to 6 weeks, 1 to 2 weeks. So you add that up 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 weeks. So that's 1 to 10 weeks up to 8 months. That's what it talks about. But I think she's going to have to come back through because she's going to have some things that she needs to do. But this is a person who needs help. This is a person that needs to take a break for her mental health, right? So, super talented, but Doja also plays into the bullshit, right? I would never play into none of the bullshit just to get a rise, just to get a laugh, just to get a kiki, just to get under people's skin. Why play into it? Why play into it just because you want to get under people's skin, right? That's what it talks about. Is Doja Cat into anything dark or negative? Ooh. Hierophant. 5 of Cups. King of Pentacles. Hermit. The 2 of Swords in the Death card. Now, when you see these messages here for tarot, these are some cards. She does a lot of trolling. She definitely does a lot of trolling. I recognize it as trolling, right? But at the same time, when you see that Hierophant, that Hermit, that Death card, that is like saying she be dibble-dabbling stuff she don't have no business, right? The Hermit is somebody who can get involved in looking into some spiritual stuff on the negative side. That could be getting involved in things that people talk about, like y'all were talking about on here, right? Talking about getting into stuff she shouldn't be getting into spiritually. That's what that represents. She also has the 5 of Cups. This is also going to a counselor, a spiritualist. She also has the Hermit. The Hermit is also going to somebody, a healer. This is the Death card. This Death card also represents a counselor. So she is also dibble-dabbling in certain things. These cards represent cult-like energy, right? Cults, things of that nature. That could talk about she's participating in certain things she shouldn't be participating in, right? You know, looking up information, entertaining certain things. This is what this talks about. These cards, except for the King of Pentacles and the 2 of Swords, these are all spiritual cards. Hierophant, 5 of Cups, Hermit, Death card. All spiritual cards, right? All spiritual cards. I think she's going to be okay. I feel like that break is much deserved. But when you look at this, it's like saying you're getting yourself mixed up with the wrong people, on the wrong path, right? All these cards. So there's some truth to, right? There's some truth to it. I think there's some trolling, but I think there's some truth to it. Two things can be true at the same time, right? Two things can be true at the same time. I'm dibble-dabbling and I'm going to troll you with it. Period. Right? So this is what's in her cards. Did her brother really physically attack her? Let's get to that. Give me the energy around Doja Cat. Did they have a real issue with her brother? Is this just made up by the media? Doja Cat's brother. Was her brother violent towards her? King of Wands. 10 of Cups. That's her family. Give me the energy around Doja. Did she have real issues with her brother, or is this something her mom was just having issues? Was it Doja too? Four of Cups, the Magician, the Nine of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. Something was going on with them. Conflict in the family. This could also be conflict over money, opportunities, and not listening in communication. Something about investments, money, opportunities. The brother feels like he's on the outside looking in. He feels that the mom and Doja Cat are double teaming him. But there was a real fight that happened here. Conflict really happened. This is what it talks about. So something really happened with them. Right? Something really happened with them. That's also contributed to her stress and her Five of Cups. Right? Again, she'll be back. She'll be back. But her situation with her brother also contributed to her stress. Her and her family been in reverse. Her mother is supportive of her. She does have the Page of Cups. Again, this represents she's going to come back from her break feeling rejuvenated. I like the song Paint the Town Red. Sadly, the video was a bit extreme. Yes. Yeah, she's been bouncing from man to man for the past 3 years. Wow. I remember when she was in racist group chats. I remember that too. Does she really like black men? It's not really. I don't give a damn. Y'all be caring about stuff. I don't care. Like, that is your personal. That's like saying, do you like white man? You have a, if you know, like, if you don't want to date a white man, it's up to you. Give me the energy around. Does she actually date black men seriously? Doja Cat. Even though I don't care. I don't feel like black men are her preference, but she has dated them. She has dated black men before, but I don't feel she's ever, I don't feel that's up, like, maybe she feels like she don't ever get along with them. They're not her preference, you know? Some black men, you know, she feels, she doesn't, I don't feel she feels they get her. The Knight of Pentacles and the Emperor, wonky energy. Definitely says she's dating Cyrus. He's white. Definitely shows she's dated a black man before, but I think white men are her preference. Black man in reverse. Black man in reverse. Black man in reverse. Half of y'all don't want to date a black man no more. They dusty. Okay. What's your source? Okay. All right, y'all. This is the end of the road for me. It's 10:30. We don't want to do the lives too late. What's up, Monet girl? What's up? What's the situation, baby? You just get off from work? Listen, guys, I'm about to be off of here. We did everybody that was on the thumbnail. Thank you for coming through. We can come back and do another group of people. Have a great night. Take care. Stay blessed, encouraged, and empowered. Don't forget the specials on the website. $65, 35 minutes, 5 questions. And maybe I'll be wore out by the time I'm done. But I enjoy every minute of it. It's going to only be for the month of March. I believe they're on March 20th or March 21st. So you still have maybe 7 days to fill. After that, baby, we done. Child, we've been on here for about an hour and maybe 20 minutes one day. Brittany Harvey, her old song, Cloud songs. Let me see. Her old SoundCloud songs. She spoke on a relationship with her brother. You're welcome, P. Smith. Thank you, everybody. Y'all did pretty good. We look like we was about to have a couple of scraps earlier, but y'all did good. Y'all did good. Because I want to mention this on the back end of this reading. I will not be doing anybody's children on this channel. Y'all know that I don't do children, and I'm not doing children. I don't care whose child it is. You know, so respectfully, don't ask me to do anybody's children. I want to end it on a positive note. I just feel it's off limits for me. If another person wants to do it, I respect them to do what they want to do on their channel. Over here, we will not be doing anyone's child at all. All right? Now, there'll be times we'll say, okay, this person's having a baby, but we're not going to literally sit here and be pulling cards on people's little bitty babies. That's not happening. Okay? Just respectfully. I'm just letting you know. And I don't want to fuss about it because I did go cuckoo on Instagram about it. Um, but it's just, I feel like I'm a broken record when it comes to that. And I don't want to get upset about it. And everybody, I'm not going to be able to reach everybody. No matter how many videos I do, people will still do it. So respectfully, I just don't want to do people's kids. Okay? Thank you for coming through. Great readings tonight. I appreciate you. We'll do some more readings. I see people booking already, so don't forget to get your spot on the website. Okay? I love y'all. And thank you so much for supporting Blue Nola Tarot. Thank you so much for supporting me. And yeah, I'm about to get out of here and, and wind down and have a good night. Y'all take care. Stay blessed. Bye.